Hey everyone, Draker here, and this is game two of the match between Colby as the red Zerg on the right here on the left. We have QXC as the purple, or is that purple or blue Terran? Wow, I cannot tell for some reason. That's funny. It's blue anyways. It's always red versus blue, but it does look purple. No, maybe it is purple. What the hell? I thought you can only be red or anyway. It doesn't really matter. So this is game two at a best out of three series. This is from MLG Dallas. That's happening this weekend. For anyone who didn't watch the first game. And this is a best out of three series. And QXC won a very quick match the first game. Did a great early harass and kept the pressure on with initial attack after attack. Just kept rallying over units, and that kept keeping the pressure on. Just forced Colby a good game, as there was nothing he could do about it. Now we do have the wall off is on the way here for QXC. Oh, we are on Metalopolis, as obviously you can tell, but for some people who don't know what the map is, it's Metalopolis. Looks like we have QXC scouting around in his corners of his base. I guess he's expecting his opponent to see if his opponent was next to him, sending over an overlord or something. Now we do have scouts out from both teams. Scout in the far areas. We do have the overlord is going to be able to notice that his opponent is not over there next to his base, which would actually benefit both teams, especially the Terran player. He can just pick up a drop and just drop right here. I mean, look at such short distance, and the Zerg player can just keep queuing up Zerglings. Whatnot, can do a great early rush there. Would just maybe do like an 8 pool or something and just destroy his Terran opponent. Now we do have a barracks is on the way here for the wall in, but is not going to fully get that wall in place, as that drone, the scout, is going to be able to scout out this base. Now we do have Colby did get his early hatchery once again at 15 supply, which is what most Zergs do now. They don't even worry about getting a spawning pool first. He is getting a spawning pool now, but they always get the early hatchery into a spawning pool before anything, which is just something that all Zerg players are starting to do now. They're not even worrying about getting a spawning pool first. They're like, screw it. I can defend with queens, and yeah. Anyways, now we do have a refinery on the way, gas blocking. Two refineries on the way here for QXC at Kobe's base. He is straight up gas blocking his opponent right off the bat, as he was gas blocked the first game for a little bit at one of his refineries. Now we do have the spine pool just about done, as well as the hatchery for Kobe, so it looks like they are going to finish around this roughly the same time. We do have a factory on the way here for QXC, so he's going to be able to finish off this wall off. We do have a couple Marines on the field as well for QXC. And he is going to be able to build that supply depot there, and so he is going to be able to fully finish that wall off. And we do have these refineries that are just about fully built for QXC. I gotta say, this is that's baller move right there. Just double gas blocking his Zerg opponent, forcing him to go Zerglings, which can force, I mean, if you know he's going Zerglings, and he's got the reactor building on his barracks, so he's just probably going to switch these and build mass Hellions, and then those Zerglings are going to get countered in no time. We have the Zerglings are now going to be able to take out this one refinery, and QXC is going to cancel it. He is not going to cancel it, and doesn't look like he's going to cancel a second one either. So, wow, yawning. I need coffee. Looks like he did cancel that one, though. It was a little waste of minerals. He should have canceled the first one as well. We do have a command center on the way at about 26 supply, again, for QXC, so he is going to be able to take over that natural, as he is feeling safe. Now we do have massive Hellions, or not necessarily massive, but we have 2 Hellions on the way, as he did snowball switch those buildings, and yeah, he's just going to be, I even got him rallied over somewhere. Where does he have it? Probably Zelnaga Tower. He does have it rallied over to the far Zelnaga Tower, where his Marines are chilling at the moment. We have an SCV coming over here. Won't be surprised if we see a proxy barracks. No, he's going to gas block the natural by the looks of it. Now we do have a push coming out here with a bunch of Zerglings by Kobe, so he's looking to do some damage. We have Hellions on the field, and he should be able to defend against this, and he is, before the Zerglings can even bother getting to the base of QXC, and he is forcing Kobe to pull back, and those Zerglings are just getting fried to nothing. Now I do have a spine crawler on the way here for Kobe, as he realized that he needs a spine crawler now. We do have a hive on the way too. I'm pretty sure it's a hive. Yeah, no, layer then hive. Wow, I always get those two mixed up. Anyways, now we do have these Hellions are doing a ton of damage here. We do have 2 queens on the field though, so he should be able to pick off these 2 Hellions before anything else can get done. Possibly. Now we do have more units are rallied up at the Zelnaga Tower, so it looks like QXC is going for the same tactic as he went the first game. He's just going to do some harass here with his 2 Hellions, and then he's going to do an initial attack with some more units that he had rallied up, as he is looking for another quick win here. Now we do have 1 Hellion is in the red here. He's trying to look, trying to screw up those. Oh, miss micro here by Colbi, as he is trying to pay attention to his Zerglings in the bottom here, not realizing that the Hellions have free reign on the mineral line of his base. And Colbi, what is Colbi doing? Looks like, oh wow, he has all these drones are just sitting there and everything. I don't know what he's doing right here now. Looks like Colbi's QXE is trying to destroy what. I don't know why Colbi missed micro there. Could have been able to pick off more of those drones. And looks like, I don't know why QXC is just sitting here taking out this gas. That's honestly that's the most stupidest thing in the world. He could have went and destroyed so many of those drones. We do have a Spire now on the way here for Colbi. We do have Stimpak and Siege Tanks on the way here for QXC. And while we were watching that little harass going on, he built up some more barracks. And he does have more reactors and tech labs on the way, so it looks like he is going to be massing Marines at this point. Marines and siege tanks. Such a boring build, but it is such successful. I don't even know if that makes sense. Such successful. Anyways, sounds good, so I am using it. We do have 1 Marauder on the field, but he is going to have to build an engineering base soon, as he does have an engineering bay is just now going down. He needs to put up a couple missile turrets, as he realizes that Spire is just about done. He doesn't have too big of an army at this point to push in there and finish the game like he did the first game. We do have Metabolic Boost is now on the way here for the Zerg player. Siege Tech is just about halfway, and the Stimpak is just about halfway as well. So that's going to be able to help him quite a bit against those mutas, the Stimpak at least. Siege Tanks obviously can't attack air. It would be sick if they could, but they can't. That's what Thors are for. Now it looks like we do have a nice little push coming out here from QXC, as he is rallying over more units as we speak to the Xel'Naga Tower, as he has control of both the Xel'Naga Towers, which is going to help him quite a bit. That basically gives you a view of a third of the map. We do have tier 1 weapons on the way for this Terran player, as well as 2 missile turrets to defend against any counterattack if his first attack here, I shouldn't say first, it's basically like his third attack here on the natural, his main attack I should say, fails. He'll be able to defend against those counterattack by the mutas. We do have 2 mutas are queued up right now, as well as 6 Zerglings, and as well as Banelings. That's something he should have got in the first game, but I don't think he's... Where's the Baneling Nest? That Baneling Nest should be able to finish by the time he gets pushed into the main, and then those Banelings are just going to destroy those Marines. And now these Siege Tanks are just going to be lay havoc here on the Spine Crawler. Let the Siege Tanks take out the Spine Crawlers and push in with the Marines, and that is going to work out quite a bit. Now we do have combat shields are on the way for his Terran player, as well as a starport did just finish. We do have 2 more mutas are on the way, as 2 mutas did finish. And we actually more than 2 mutas, a bunch of mutas finished. I didn't even see the other ones get queued up. But he's not going to have enough mutas to deal with this. Now it does look like this hatchery might actually go down. He looks like Colbi might lose another natural here on this game, as he did the first game, as it's basically the same exact tactic that QXC did the first game. But Colbi was able to get that Spire on the field quicker. We'd have Banelings for me. He needs to kill those Banelings, but those Siege Tanks should be able to destroy the Banelings before they run into the Marines, as the Baneling speed is not researched. Now we do have a Raven on the way here for QXC. QXC has a nice little army built up here, as he is looking to push out once again. He was able to kill his Banelings. The Baneling almost exploded on that Marauder, but the Siege Tank was able to pick it off. Now it looks like this hatchery is going to go down. These Siege Tanks are just laying havoc over here on this natural. Colbi is forced to pull off all his drones to the his main. We do have a bunch of Banelings are forming over here by Colbi, but I don't think it's enough. He needs to make all these Zerglings Banelings and just rush in there, and even though he's going to lose some, he'll be able to hit. Now, it does look like he's looking to push up here with these Siege Tanks and Marines. Now, this was a bad move here on QXC's part, as he's going to lose a bunch of these Marines to these Banelings, and the Siege Tanks aren't stimped in that army. Ooh, that actually, he didn't lose much damage there, as that combat shields did finish in time. Now, it does look like these Marines are going to get eaten alive here by the drones and Spine Crawler. Definitely bad move in his part once again, but he does have a nice little army size over here, as you can see the purple building. Ooh, and Colbi, good game. Wow, that was a little premature good game there. I mean, he had 18 more Zerglings queued up. He would have been able to take out these last 2 Siege Tanks, and then, wow. I'll say, I mean, he probably still would have lost it, but I think that was a little premature. Good game there, but there you have it. This was a best out three series. QXC won game one, and he won this game, so there will be no game three. We'll be casting other matches from MLG Dallas as soon as I can get a hold of them. I have a bunch of them already, but I want to get a ton more, as there was a ton of matches going on at MLG Dallas, so there's probably going to be quite a few games on my channel from there. So there you have it. QXC wins this round, and I'll see you all next time.